I think by now we all know that not all weapons in Elden Ring are built equally. Some are essentially way better than others. And if you didn't know this by now, all you need to do is take a good look at the game's weapons and their performance in the game. Sometimes there are glaring differences. Being this the case, it's no wonder that gamers will gravitate towards the weapons that work the best for tilling mobs and bosses a new one. There are many weapons or setups that are considered the best for PvE. Y cualquier mongo que te diga que en realidad la mejor arma es la que a vos más te resulte cómoda, está simplemente inhalando copium. You know the weapons we are talking about. Blasphemous Blade, Giant Crusher, made specially for your balls, bleed multi-hit stuff, whatever. However, we often run into gamers running these setups in PvP. And while we are sure they aren't really the best of the bunch for when it comes to molding cabins, we had to wonder, how good are the most common PvE setups in PvP? So today we are ranking the most common PvE setups from best to worst, odd order, I know, while offering some insight on their strengths and weaknesses. Maybe your wholesome jungle setup will be in the spotlight today. Be sure to let us know in the comments if that's the case. By the way, if you don't see Rivers of Blood, Bloodhound's Fang, or Dark Moon Greatsword, it's because we already covered them in detail in these videos on screen. Absolutely not because I forgot about them.
Pero sí te las olvidaste.
Cerra el orto. But what I haven't forgotten is that night rain is just around the corner, and watching brain rot all day like you tend to do doesn't really generate much income now, does it? Your mom is tired of telling you to get a job, and her allowance may just not be enough to buy night rain. But I wouldn't worry if I were you, because Instant Gaming has got your back. As a website with over 10 million satisfied customers, Instant Gaming spits on the overinflated prices assigned by the man and offers great leniency to those economically challenged poggies who really want their fourth anime armpits video game. You can rest easy knowing that all of the amazing discounts in games, game cards, and subscriptions you can shop for in Instant Gaming are safely backed up by great Trustpilot reviews, alongside night and day customer support. And of course, it doesn't matter if you built an altar for Gabe Newell or Bill Gates, nor what console has replaced your dad's photo in the family picture book. Instant Gaming will always have you covered.
But wait! There's more!
By clicking my custom link in the description or pinned comment and creating an Instant Gaming account, you will participate in a free giveaway where you'll be able to purchase anything of your liking. No purchases necessary. Just creating an account is enough. So what are you waiting for? Those morally questionable games won't add themselves to your Steam library. Huge thanks to Instant Gaming for sponsoring this video. Number 10. Giant Crusher. Big bonks have always been a fan favorite, and Giant Crusher takes the cake for the biggest, most popular bonk in Elden Ring. However, as they say, it's not really about size, it's all how you use it. And PvE gamers are absolutely using it wrong in PvP. You see, colossal weapons have been in an interesting spot since the undocumented change in patch 1.14 made their crouch attacks basically supersonic. They are just 1 frame slower than thrusting swords light attacks. That's actually fucking insane, in case you didn't figure it out. This naturally makes them very poggers because you deal nuclear damage in record time, as long as you use the crouch attack. Gamers will instead use the stupid heavy attack which leaves them wide open for a guts rearrangement. Either that or Lion's Claw. Both suck ass. But even if you use the crouch attack and apply cranial surgery to your enemy for fuck tons of damage, Giant Crusher is still far from the best choice for it. And that's because I lied about the size doesn't matter thing. Also, the fucking head of the thing is way too big.
That's what she said!
Look at this. I can't see my enemy. You can't see shit with it. It covers almost all of the screen. But still, if you use it correctly, it is far from being bad at PvP. You can even infuse it with waves of darkness for brutal damage and crowd control. Also, it's a colossal, so it has a lot of hyper armor. And again, if you wanna use a colossal weapon in PvP, use the Golem Halberd, as it is much longer than the Balls Crusher, with only a tiny bit less damage, and you can fucking see what you're doing. Number 9. Blasphemous Blade. beloved by Blasphemous Blade and arguably the best PvE weapon in the game. No, it's not better than my Dark Moon Greatsword. Rikar's STD PP is actually not that bad in PvP. It's a greatsword, so it has hyper armor and a good moveset from the get-go, and it's the third longest greatsword in the game, so you won't be wishing you were better dotted while using it. However, it has a few issues. It's a somber weapon, meaning that you're stuck with its Ash of War, Taker's Flame. It's not bad, as in, if it connects it will vaporize the poor goober who gets hit by it, but despite what you're seeing on screen right now, landing this thing is ass, because it's super slow and telegraphed. You can even jump over it for a very clean punish, as the hitboxes don't really go far up. Regardless, it does have its perks, such as healing you on phantom hits. Like, the enemy will roll the Ash of War and not take any damage, but you will still get the healing bonus. Also, simply by having it equipped, dying mobs in the area or anywhere will heal you as well, so that's a bonus. Overall, to be honest, not as bad as I used to believe, or as bad as people make it out to be. As long as you are not too trigger happy with the Ash of War, you should be fine. It's not a bad PvP weapon. Not the best, but not bad either. Number 8. Multi-hit bleed setups. You had seen this before, the goober with Barre's mask, Raptor's cloak, and 2 bleed sticks on their cheesy creepers. These doorknob enthusiasts will cosplay Mario and jump attack as if their spine was a fucking slinky. And while this strategy may work against the silly AI or in ganking scenarios, the reality is that simply jumping like a dumbass with no rhyme nor reason can only get you so far. Power stance status build-up builds have been nerfed in PvP since patch 1.07. Por cierto, les recuerdo que eso fue hace 3 años casi. And the strategy gets easily predictable quickly. It is much better to aim for raw damage rather than bleed, because it is not only hard to build up, it can also be useless on high latency due to the phantom procs. Like, as you see here, the bleed procs, but since it procs during my iframes, it deals no damage. So it's not useful. If you absolutely must use it, using Bandit's group sword with Stone Stomp tends to be a good option for getting a free hit. The running attack is not bad either.
Ouchie.
But a good player will probably see through it and punish you. Still, it has the potential of dealing good damage, and it's not really that bad. Number 7. Dragon Hunter's Great Katana. Shadow of the Mummy Issues blessed us with a new weapon class called Great Katanas. And out of the 3 Great Katanas available in the game, PvEers chose the worst one, for some reason. No pegan una estos pelotudos. The Dragon Katana is not bad per se. It's a great katana, and their moveset is very PvP oriented. The only issue is that out of the 3 available ones, it's the one that has the least going on for it. Its extra damage against dragons is only useful in PvE, and against the 4 maniacs who like to use the dragon form. It has the shortest range out of all the great katanas, and its Ash of War is not really great. I mean, it does have a bit of hyper armor, but it can be easily punished. The weapon doesn't have amazing hyper armor like Rakshasa's Great Katana, and it doesn't have the versatility of the regular Great Katana. Sure, you will sometimes hit someone with the Ash of War, but again, it's pretty easy to dodge and punish. Even in PvE, you could just use the Great Katana infused with Dragon Grease and you will achieve the same results, if not better. It's just pretty mid, to be honest. Number 6. Gruins Greatsword. Ah yes, Ruinous Randys love this thing. Mainly because it seems to be very good in PvE, like this Clean Rod Knight didn't stand a chance. However, in PvP, it's a crappier version of the Blasphemous Blade. Sure, it may be a colossal sword with an S scaling in strength and good hyper armor, but it's just so fucking short, man.
Eso es lo que ella dijo.
Using this thing to fight feels like getting into a fist fight right after losing your arms in a wood chipper. You just can't reach shit. Not to mention that the Ash of War is incredibly telegraphed and doesn't have any special effects on phantom hits like Taker's Flame. But hey, at least you can jump over it. Pure strength builds can somewhat make this thing work with the right talismans, but there's no reason to not simply use God's Greatsword over it, which is much more versatile. And bigger. Don't forget bigger. This one is already in the avoid territory. There is literally no reason to use it in PvP. Number 5. Relenas Twin Blades. When we first got these things, we were excited about it because we all saw what my incel auntie was capable of doing with them.
No!
But it turns out they are actually pretty subpar. They are still pretty popular for some reason, which is why we included them in the list. The scaling, stand requirements, and split damage are all over the place. And while it may seem like they are versatile and can adapt to any build, in reality they just feel lackluster at everything. Kinda like a sort of jack of all trades and master of none situation, only that it also sucks ass in all trades. You either choose a stat to upgrade and rely only on 1/3 of the weapon, or go up all the way to max level in order to efficiently use all of the weapon's tricks. And even in max level there are better options to choose from. If you wanna rely on normal attacks, just use Milady. It's literally better for everything, and it's even more versatile because you can infuse it with Ashes of War. The light version of the Ash of War is just a crappier Moonveil, and while the heavy version seems rather interesting for crowd control, it's actually quite inconsistent on the way it staggers enemies, and the damage is not great unless you're on a Fate build. You are better off using Waves of Darkness anyway, so yeah, pretty mid weapon, but it's still better than... Number 4. Elonoras Blade. You know, at first I wasn't sure why this thing gets so much pogging in PvE, but after using it myself, I gotta say, it's pretty fucking stupid. Nevertheless, you will realize how much it sucks ass once you bring it to PvP. The moveset is just like any other Twin Blade in the game, which is already not that great for PvP, with the exception of its shitty heavy attack, which managed to be even worse for PvP than regular Twin Blades. The weapon is supposed to be a sort of mix of dexterity with arcane, but since the arcane scaling is not that great, you won't get much more bleed build-up out of it, and you are better off focusing on dexterity anyways. And the Ash of War, which seems to be fucking fantastic in PvE, is absolute dog shit in PvP. With very poor tracking, poise damage, and hyper armor. Look at this. I actually hit the Ash of War completely, and it bled the enemy, and it only did 1000 damage. He ate everything, and it still did dog shit damage for what it is. Using it efficiently boils down to roll catching and spacing with running attacks. Y hay un millón de armas que son mejores haciendo eso que este tampón usado. Number 3. Starch Greatsword. I am not gonna lie, I don't think my big brother was well endowed, and that really shows through his weapon. This fucking thing is short, very small. It is a complete joke how awful this weapon feels for fighting players. First of all, you can't two-handed. You are forced to power stance it, meaning that not only you have no other choice but to use the crappy power stance moveset, the one-handed crouch poke has this kind of upwards curvature that makes it have the shittiest reach of any colossal sword in the game, and also makes it susceptible to parrying. The tracking of the crouch power stance attack is one of the worst I've seen in the whole game. Like, look at this shit. It's fucking disgusting. And the Ash of War, which is the only reason anyone uses it in PvE, is one of the most unsafe Ashes of War in the game. It's like pulling out a neon sign that says, "Please enlarge my rectum by 10 inches. Sure, it deals good damage if it connects, but there's no way in hell ever that you are gonna hit anyone with this thing. But this is Elden Ring we are talking about. Its player base is not the brightest. At least you can sometimes use the first part to throw some poor goober off a cliff. Other than that, it's one of the worst weapons for PvP I've ever seen. Number 2. Offensive Incantations. It is pretty normal to see faith gamers using these in PvE, and by extension in PvP when they get invaded. But these tend to be so bad. The only exceptions are Hone Bolt, Bestial Sling, and all of the Dragon Breath incantations. They are so incredibly slow and resource dependent that it's simply not worth using them in PvP at all, where sometimes enemies can simply roll without timing in high latency and dodge everything anyways, making you simply waste mana like a dumbass. Even in PvE, I do not understand why gamers don't simply use Sacred Bolas and smack everything to death. Like, look, it costs literally 0 mana and it's even stronger. All of the offensive incantations were clearly made with PvE in mind, so if you need offensive spells, just go Intelligence. They were still made with PvE in mind, but many of them are actually good. But even shitty Scarlet Ionia is better than the last item on the list, which is... Number 1. Grafted Dragon. The only reason this thing is here and perfume bottles are not is because perfume bottles are not even popular. This thing is for some reason, and we will never understand why, because it sucks. I understand that, according to the wiki users, it may have its uses in PvE, but when it comes to PvP, it's right at the top of the worst weapons in the game. It's the only fist weapon that doesn't come in pairs for some reason. So you either two-handed with another fist weapon, or with your bare fists. Which is complete shit, by the way. It's the shortest fist weapon in the game. It deals dog shit damage even when built properly, and the Ash of War is probably one of the worst for PvP, if not the worst. Like, you can't make this shit up. There is literally zero reason to use this in any circumstance for anything. There is not a single redeeming quality nor a niche use you can think of. It's complete ass for PvP. But hey, if you like it, be my guest. And that's gonna be the list for now. I know there are many more popular PvE weapons out there, such as Multihit's Blade, Mesmer's Spear, Marika's Hammer, etc, etc. But 10 weapons was a nice round number, and that's all I could muster for this video. So if you guys like this one, you can leave a like and comment telling me what other popular weapons you would like to see ranked. Now all that's left to do is bonk goobers with these shitty sticks. Bolas. That's... oh man, it's so short.
That's what she said.
Let's see. I actually got him. At the cost of all of my HP because of this guy. Just die. It didn't hit. Okay. It's so fucking short. Yeah, just please fucking die. Horrible. Oh, 3 players. Wonderful. Insane Madara. Bueno. Yay. Hi.
Why do birds suddenly...
Oh, bueno. Okay, be careful because there's a guy in there. Oh, qué rico combo. Anglerfish. Yay. Roll catches. Uh-huh. Oh, the funny Ash of War. You have no FP, dumbass.
Don't care.
Use the regular attacks. Oh my god. No brain. No brain activity. Yeah, no fucking brain activity. Yo, the R2 Ash of War is not that bad. What now? Oh my fucking god, you are pathetic. Holy shit. Only... oh my god, the latencies. Balls. Oh, Blasphemous Blade. Oh god, this is gonna take forever, isn't it? Please, mom. Just once. Can I use Waves of Darkness? Yes, of course you can. Use it. Yay. Oh, of course. Okay. Nice gamer. What's with the collective IQ of the community? I can't space it because he has 360 fucking MS. Such a horrible experience. Bomba. Oli, you're not here?
Nope.
Aha. Lop, lop. Nope. Aha. Nope. I have priority. Bonus. Oh my god, 3 people. Okay, 1 down. Okay, bueno. No fucking way. Wow. Every time I think the player base is not dumb enough, they find ways to fucking outdo themselves. Can I just end this? It's so short! Yeah, let's end this. Insane player. Ah, I thought I was gonna hit that for a moment. I got worried. I'm more worried if I hit it than if I don't.
Power of friendship.
Bye. Uh-huh. You're gonna try to parry me? You're gonna disconnect. Bomba. Oh my fucking god, I can't pronounce that. Oli. Uh-huh. Oh, not enough hyper armor. Ooh! You got comboed to death. Bomba. Okay. What a... no fucking way. Oh, bueno. Wow, the ball crush. I respect the name. Ow. That did no damage. Huh? You ain't crushing no balls with that. Uh-huh. Ajá. Ajá. Bueno. Bueno. Oh my. Insane fucking Giant Crusher moment. No. Bomba. ¡Qué rico! No. No. Stop trading. It's not working. You're useless. You don't look useless to me. Tuk tuk. Nope. Bad idea. Oh my god, that's yummy. Hehe. Yao Han? Is this a Chinese player? What the fuck? Uh-huh. Insane player. Sir, you have bigger problems. Like no HP, for example. Wow. Uh-huh. Bueno. Were you going somewhere? Bye-bye. What the fuck? Oh, I think he healed right at the same time that I get him. Yeah, that was it.
What the dog doing?
Alfredito, qué capo. They are not gonna expect this. Bomba. Insane player. Oh, look at him rivering all over the blood. There he goes. No, don't you dare. He doesn't give a flying fuck. Holy shit. She disconnected? Wow. Seamless player moment. Bomba.
What the dog doing?
Oh my god, this one's so fucking short. I hate it. Just fucking die, you monster. Okay, Nis. Oh my god, this guy's a monster. Insane. But just to this, you won't get me because insane latency. What the fuck is your HP? Huh? Huh? Laggy? Okay, insane Ash of War moment. You're trying to disconnect? Really? Are you gonna be such a pussy? You're a fucking pussy, you know that? I don't wanna play with this shit anymore. $10 that he's gonna do the jump attack. First thing he fucking does. Help me win $10. Big boy. Haha, let's go! I actually hit him with it, and it did fucking nothing. This thing sucks ass. That fucking loser also has fucking light one. And I can't roll catch him. But never mind, he's fucking dead. Let's use this fucking stupid shit now. She's so insanely bad. Wow, you're not so brave anymore, are you? Insane player. Your true god. Hello. So, is this a duel? Or... No, it's not a duel. I think the biggest shit of this weapon is that you can't see shit.
Oh no.
Oh, that's such bad luck for you. Nope. Oh, are you scared? Wow. Cheese caster. Oh, cost me some cheese. I haven't had lunch yet.
Baby back ribs. Oh.
Bomba. Oh, Eleonora's moment. Get PvP'd. Uh-huh. Ooh. Hey. Stop it. Of course. Ah! Woo! Qué rico. No. Be careful.